Alright, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to our apostles and elders, and Shalom to all the Akim out there preaching His word in truth and sincerity. So I'm just making this video on this article I was just looking over, and it's basically some more, more funk with the U.S. and China going on in the midst of everything else that's going on across the world. All right, and it's basically showing that we're getting closer and closer as World War III. All right. Every week, it's different things going on, like with U.S. and China, U.S. and Russia, U.S. and Middle East. So like all these different things going on in the media, and all these things really building up towards World War III happening. All right, got all these different nations getting mad at the harlot, man. America, like Babylon. All right, the harlot. So I'm gonna go into this article real quick and then hit a couple scripts on it. And this is from RT. The heading says China dispatches military vessels and fighter jets to warn off U.S. warships sailing near a disputed island. China has sent military vessels and warplanes to warn off USS Stetham, a guided missile destroyer that sailed near a disputed island in South China Sea, according to Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Liu Kang. Under the pretext of freedom of navigation, the U.S. side once again sent a military vessel into China's territorial waters off the Xisha Islands without China's approval. The spokesperson said in a statement, adding that such U.S. behavior violated Chinese law and relevant international law, infringed upon China's sovereignty, and disrupted the peace, security, and order of the relevant waters. China dispatched military vessels and fighter planes in response to warn off the U.S. vessel, the statement reads. The Chinese side is dissatisfied with and opposed to the relevant behavior of the U.S. side, Liu added, calling the U.S. warplanes maneuvers a serious political and military provocation. He said that the U.S. is deliberately stirring up troubles in the South China Sea as well as running in the opposite direction from countries in the region who aspire for stability, cooperation, and development. The U.S. Navy did not officially confirm the operation. The U.S. Pacific Fleet spokesman, Lieutenant Commander Matt Knight, told Fox News that the fleet conducts routine and regular FONOPs, FONOPs, as we have done in the past and will continue to do in the future, without specifically mentioning the Sunday incident. However, an unidentified U.S. Defense Department official earlier told Reuters that the U.S. Navy destroyer USS Stetham came within 12 nautical miles of Trident Island, which is a part of the Paracel Islands located in the South China Sea between China and Vietnam. So, I mean, that's like, the main gist of it, but you could read the whole article on the RT. Again, the title is China dispatches military vessels and fighter jets to warn off U.S. warship and sailing near disputed island. And as you can see, it's like I mentioned right here. It said Liu added, calling the U.S. warplanes maneuvers a serious political and military provocation. So you see that they basically, America's provoking these other nations to go to war. All right, they're trying to like stir up these nations and make them like do something first, so then they can try to flip it in the media and be like, oh, they attacked us, now we got to go to war, type of situation. Just like Esau does like to Jacob, like on your day to day. Since Esau is like such a devil, he'll try to aggravate you to the point to where you snap on him first, so then you look like you're in the wrong if you snap on him. That's basically what the Babylon doing. They trying to stir up these other nations and like aggravate them to the point to where they try to do something first, so then they can basically make it seem like, oh, we have to go to war because they attacked us. They basically trying to stir up World War III, man. All right, so it's showing that we getting closer and closer, and America's gonna be America's making all these other nations hate it. All right, all these other nations they already do hate Babylon, but they just keep on making the hatred get more and more intense. And it's really the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai making these Edomites do that. All right, so this is Matthew 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. And that's what you clearly see. Like every time you in the news, all right, I know for me, every time every day, like when you looking in the news or something, you always see something like this type of heading, like um, the U.S. did something to China, or U.S. did this, U.S. did that, or Russia did such and such to the U.S. Basically, all these different things going on with America and these other countries, and it's just basically the rumors that's building up right now, because that's all you hear, all right? Like when Trump first got in there, is all the rumors that he helped Trump get into office, or that Russia did this, they did that, or China's doing this and that, North Korea doing this and that. And that's basically all these different rumors, all right? That's basically finna be coming to pass, because they're saying that it's just letting you know that World War III is on the way. All right, and this I'm gonna get Habakkuk 2 and on that. So this Habakkuk 2 and 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. That's right. And we've been speaking about World War III first and foremost from the apostles on down. They've been speaking about World War III for years, man. All right, and the rest of the brothers out here, all right, preaching His word in truth and sincerity. We've been speaking about World War III for years, and everybody just look at the sign and laugh and everything. They take it as a joke. All right, the vision is set for an appointed time, and that time is coming, man. That appointed time for World War III is on the way. We see the signs that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai told us to look for. We see those coming to pass, all right? So that appointed time is here, man. And it's evident if you watching what's going on in the news that we're in the time of World War III, all right? All the nations coming against Esau, and then inside of Babylon having race wars in Babylon, man. All the different prophecies in the scriptures, we're in the times of the end, man. All right, because they're speaking, all right, like it says in Habakkuk the 2nd chapter, it shall speak and not lie. All right. When we was out there, these people, they said like, oh, y'all full of shit, this and that. Y'all ain't telling the truth. That ain't gonna happen. But now that it's speaking, they actually have to sit there and consider like, damn, well, what you guys are saying makes sense. But they just can't accept it, all right? And when it finally do come to pass with the missiles getting shot off, the first thing that's gonna come to these people's mind is us on the guy brothers that was out on the streets holding up the signs, all right, speaking about World War III. They're gonna that's gonna come back to their mind, all right. But though it tarry, because we've been waiting for it, man. Though it tarry, all right, we gotta wait for it, which we've been doing, all right, having patience, enduring, but we have to continue to wait, because it's finna come to pass, man. It's right. It's like literally right there. It's at World War III is at the footsteps of happening, man. It's at the door, front door, about to go down. All right, and it's gonna surely come to pass. All right, because Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is not a man that he should lie. All right, man. So the end is on the way, man. All these is rumors right now, as far as like you seeing different stories every single day, heading towards basically World War III. But then it's gonna be like actually just declare like we're in World War III, because basically we're already in it, but they're not declaring it yet to everybody, letting it be known. And we basically right there to the point to where they ain't gonna be able to deny it no more. All right, and that's gonna be the beginning of sorrows, like the scriptures say, man. Because still all the other prophecies that gotta come to pass. All right, but I just wanted to touch on this article real quick. So with that, I'm gonna just close out right there and give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to our apostles and elders, and Shalom to all the Akim out there preaching His word, truth, sincerity. Shalom.